Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Amy's Artistic Galore, and in this video I'm going to be talking about and hopefully helping you if you were ever curious about why I don't show my face in most of my videos. So let's get into it. First one is sleep deprivation, and I'm just gonna give out the main ones, not every single one, otherwise that would be a very long video. And I'm going to explain it the best way I can using a chart. Yeah, sleep deprivation. The next one is being uncomfortable on camera. I don't like showing my face on camera. It feels very awkward. It feels like I'm being seen too much, if that makes sense. And even though if somebody were watching my videos, multiple people were watching my videos, I wouldn't know, but still it makes me more easy just not showing my face in most of my videos. And personal life is important to me. Okay, obviously gonna get into more details about this, but still. And now for the chart. Let's edit this. Okay. So sleep deprivation. I have had sleep problems probably, but I've always had trouble sleeping for probably about it feels like forever really ago, but probably 2 or 3 years. That's something you get with autonomic dysfunction. I'm really hoping I get a sleep study done, but to give you an idea of how bad my sleep deprivation is, it's where my bags are so heavy to where even if I cover it up with makeup, it's still very visible, and it can look shades of dark purple underneath. You know, when you see in movies or in cartoon shows, it looks like that. And my eyes feel very puffy and baggy just from lack of sleep, and it's very hard for me to think and focus how bad it is. And if you can relate to sleep deprivation, then I am so sorry you have to deal with that. That is not fun. Okay. You know what? Like, I'm just choosing random colors, okay? So it doesn't really matter if they match up to me. Being uncomfortable on camera. So that part, the best way for me to explain it is there are a lot of times I don't know what to say, so I can go with a long amount of silence, and then I'll just add in some music that I want to get a copyright strike for. I wouldn't get in trouble for by YouTube, so I wouldn't have to take it down. Or I will add in a voiceover because I don't know what to say or I can't think of anything to say. It's more of I'm living in a small town, and so it's also connected to my personal life, which obviously going to get into that. And privacy is very important. Actually, you know what? Purple is the best color, so we're going to do that one. Yeah. And while this part may seem excessive, but to me, personal life is very important. Like privacy, having my thoughts just cleared from work. And again, I will be giving you some examples. So, personal life. Say that I get a backhanded compliment or a nasty comment. I wouldn't care, but if somebody starts out with Amy's Artistic Allure is this, ha ha ha, I would go, who's Amy's Artistic Allure? It can't be me, because I'm keeping my personal life separate from my YouTube life. And like also, if that part doesn't make sense, to put it in better words, I'm not showing my face in a lot of my videos on my YouTube channel. However, if you've never seen my face and if you for some reason want to see what it looks like, just check out my TikTok page, okay? You'll be able to see more of my face then. Now, I don't post every day on my TikTok page, but if you're like that interested to see what I look like, then by all means just go ahead and check out my TikTok page. Then you'll get a better idea of like, oh, okay, this is what she looks like. And I wouldn't care if someone made fun of me, but personal life and privacy, very important. Very important. Actually, let's go back to this one. If you need more of an idea, I will give you one. So I like to mask my symptoms, and this is the only example that I can actually think of. I wish I could think of a different one. But if you were to see just like my face on video more, then you would be able to see more of my POTS symptoms or me having a flare-up on video, and I don't want you guys to see that, and please don't take that the wrong way. I know you guys care about me, but I want to make my videos fun. I want to make them interesting. I want to make them lighthearted, not possibly a bit alarming, and you guys to worry about how is she gonna be in this video or the next one, you know? And sleep deprivation. So again, I've been dealing with that for years. I should really get a sleep study done. I know that. Just from the amount of lack of sleep I get. Average of sleep my average of sleep that I get, and I actually checked this on my Apple Watch recently, is 5 hours and 30 minutes in the last 26 weeks. That is not good. I hope this video helps. I hope it clears anything up for you. If you had any questions, or if you were curious about why doesn't she show her face. But that is all for now. I will see you in the next one. Bye!